Okay, so I finished the configuration on firewall 2. Again, it's pretty much identical. I guess it's a mirror image. Over here, the crypto ACL I called site 1 because it's pertaining to traffic for the other side there. And I've just flipped around the order, right? So we're permitting the source 2020-2010 to destination 10-10-10-10. Same with the no net. Down here, everything's pretty much the same. Transform set, ESP AES 256 with SHA for hash. We've got our crypto map pointing to site 1 as the crypto ACL. The peer is firewall 1 IP, pointing to the transform set secure. There's the defaults I was telling you about. The lifetimes are in there. Bound the crypto to the outside interface, bound the ISACAP to the outside, ISACAP identity address again. Our ISACAP policy, pre-shared key AES256 SHA. There's a couple of defaults I was telling you about before as well. It's Diffie-Hellman group 2 for key exchange by default, and lifetime there for phase 1. And again, down here our tunnel groups pointing to firewall 1's public IP. You know, again, could use a name here, but then you need digital certificates, so we're using the IP. It's a Lan-to-Lan tunnel, and then under the attributes we have our pre-shared key, which was PSK123. Okay, so now if we do show ISA, that's a show ISACAP Security Association. There's nothing there, right? Show IPSec SA, phase 2 essays, nothing there. So from PC1, we should be able to connect to PC2. Sure enough, it's open. If we have a look here at our phase 1 SA, it's main mode and active for firewall 1's public IP. We do show IPSec SA. You can see our phase 2 SAs. We have packets being encapsulated and decapsulated, and encrypted and decrypted. So there are packets going off and on the tunnel. So it's definitely taking the tunnel. Shows your peer, local peer, and remote peer. You see your SPIs, your security parameter index numbers, and you get 2 again because there's really 2 phase 2 tunnels, unidirectional tunnels, as opposed to 1 bidirectional tunnel. So that's good. Everything works. We'll just break that though, and show you a connection through SSH. Right, and we're in. So the only, the problem I suppose is because our crypto ACLs again are permitting full IP between these 2 hosts. All the ports are open, right? And we were talking about previously that we wanted to secure this up. So I'll show you why. First of all, there's you're not going to see it now because by default it's on, but there's a system option command that's on by default, and it's let's see, sysop connection, and if we question mark, see there, permit VPN, exempt VPN traffic from access check. So what it's saying is if you're our crypto is bound to the outside interface, right? And so any traffic that's coming off a VPN tunnel being decrypted on the outside interface then is allowed straight to the inside or DMZ or wherever you're permitting it to go, without having to pass an access list on, say, for example, the outside interface, right? And that's the default. So you can do a sysop, you can do a no sysop connection permit VPN. And now if you do show run sysop, because we're no longer with the default, you can see there that we have a no on there. Now if we go to telnet on 80, it's not working, right? So we can do a show log. You can see deny a source outside PC1's private IP going to PC2's IP on 80. We're being denied by outside ACL because we've turned the system option off to explicitly permit the IPSec traffic. It's no longer getting in. So we could do access list outside ACL line 1. So this is the ACL I have applied to the outside interface. Permit, and then we could say TCP from host 10 10 10 10 to host 20 20 20 10 equal to 80. And now we get a connection. So what's happening now is we're controlling what access is allowed to come into our network from site number 1 there by having it it has to meet a permit rule in the outside ACL. The only problem with that is if especially if you have a large outside ACL, now you've got all these crypto not crypto ACLs, but you have the permit ACLs to allow crypto traffic in as well as regular outside traffic, and if you have 100 ACL lines, it's going to be really tough to manage, right? So what we can do instead of the outside ACL, we can use a group policy and apply that to the tunnel group. So I'll show you that. So what we'll do first is we'll sysop connection permit VPN. We'll turn that back on. So we do a show run sysop. You can see that you don't see it there anymore, so it's back to the default, which is enabled. We can we should be able to get in now. Yeah, of course, that's good. Perfect. So I'm just debating on whether or not I think I'm around 7 minutes on the video. I don't know if in 3 minutes I can fit this last command in. So I think what I'll do is I'll just stop this one here. I'll come back and restart, and we'll easily be able to fit the group policy stuff in the next video. Okay, so watch for the third video. Okay, thanks.